Hello, hello, hello. It's me, your sister, your cousin, your auntie, your friend, Coach Ebony Lachelle. And I am so excited to have a young lady very close to my heart on here tonight, Miss Kiana Young. Wow. Now, I've been away for a while, but now I'm back to stay. Let's get into it. So, typically, and I didn't tell you this because it's just kind of slipped my mind. I usually have a cup of something. I usually have a little cup of tea with my cute little queen cup. But I didn't tonight, and I'm gonna let you all too. So tonight, what's in my cup is some water because it's kind of warm outside, and I'm not trying to drink in the hot tea when it's hot outside. But Sister Young, tell us about you.
Ooh, you really want to know about me?
Yes, we know you're a daughter, you're a mother, you're a sister, you're a friend, you are a confidant, you're a business owner. So kind of let's get into some of those roles. Like tell us a little bit about you.
Ooh, I play a lot of roles. I've played a lot of roles. Um, so of course I'm Kiana Young, and I currently reside in Nashville, Tennessee.
Okay.
I am a single mom of twin boys, teenagers. Like, I
Ooh.
can't believe I have teenagers. Kiana with teenagers.
So how old are the boys?
They are 13.
Oh girl. At
And
one time.
at one time, at one time, um, one thing's most special about my boys is they are on the spectrum. They have autism, and they are some of the smartest boys ever, and I love them. They give me a hard time in this season of my life, but they are everything to me. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
we are originally from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and
Okay.
we have been in Tennessee for almost just going on 9 years.
Oh, okay.
It's been a long journey,
Mm-hmm.
and I appreciate the journey now in my life. Um, Before I actually started appreciating the journey that I've been on, like I was like, Lord, what are you trying to do, kill me? Like, what's happening?
I think we
But
all can feel like that from time to time. Like,
uh,
Lord, did you really mean for this to happen like this?
right, right. But through the years and through the trials and tribulations, I've gotten so much stronger. And if it wasn't for the help, my village that God placed in my life, I don't think, I would really be who I am today without their support. So, yeah, what else you want to know?
So tell me, how did you end up from Fort Lauderdale to Tennessee? Like, what's a good? Because
So
most
that's
people from Florida don't move to Tennessee.
ugh. So that's a story that um a lot of people don't know. A lot of people know because they know, like, why would a single mom with two babies move to a whole different state? It would, I would say, I don't want to give too much detail out, but like, um, my family, we went through a lot.
Mm-hmm.
My mom, she had a massive stroke, and it literally devastated me because I didn't know, like, my family would, after, a sickness happened in the family, like, I never thought like my family would like go haywire the way they did. But
Mm-hmm.
before the situation happened, God told me in a dream to move here. He told me several times to move here. And of course, me, I like to talk things out sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I messed things up by trying to talk things out. Like, did the Lord really tell me this? Like, I was just seeing signs. But anyway, sometimes it have to take crazy stuff to happen for us to be like, okay, Lord, I hear you. Okay, so right before we moved here, like my boys and I, we were homeless, um, and dealing with family, separation, all that stuff. That's where the homelessness. I won't say homelessness, but I was homeless for a short period of time. Um, um, God like really said, okay, I'm giving you one more chance, Kiana. I told you to go here. I need you there because that's where you're going to grow. And so I said, okay, I had never drove over 3 hours in my life. Okay. So, driving from Fort Lauderdale to Nashville, Tennessee, I would say that's 12 and a half to 13 hours.
Oh Lord.
And I think the adrenaline in my body was like so high. I think I did a straight shot, you
You
know?
didn't stop? Like how old were the boys then?
I stopped to, to get snacks. We ate or whatever, but I didn't like do a rest. It was literally straight through. But here's where the testimony for me began. When we got into Atlanta, Georgia, we were literally on a highway, and I said to myself, I will never, ever in my life drive through Atlanta anymore. Like, I'm a newbie. I didn't know about the traffic. I I had I everything was new. Like
Yes.
moving away, moving. It was like I was leaving the nest, and I didn't. It was new.
Yeah.
um I got a call from this apartment building, literally the home that I'm living in now. And I till this day I can't tell you how these people got my information. But the lady, she called me, she was like, y'all like up here, everybody's country. So in my mind back then, it was like, hello, is this Kiana Young? And I was like, yes, how can I help you? And so it was like, this is Sarah from so and so. Like, I was just the lady, she's just sounded so excited. And then sometimes when people sound country, it's like they're speaking Spanish. Cause I was like, huh? Like, what you say? But
You're gonna leave us southern speaking people alone.
she was asking if I was still interested in becoming a tenant here, and we're at my present home now. And I
Mm-hmm.
was like, yes, I'm in Atlanta, I'm on my way there. Like, I think this is God. Like, I was just talking about God. Like, I had no idea I was gonna be on the road. I was just like literally praising God, and like, I don't know, it was just, I was excited because I didn't know where I was going to stay. I didn't know
Mm-hmm.
how I was going to make it. I was just coming up here to sleep on somebody else's couch, to, grow. But God made a way instantly. And that's how I know that it was God in the midst of like this entire move, and that it was Him who came to me in a dream and told me to move here. I know I gave you like a million
No,
worth of
that's wonderful.
stories, but yeah, that's how I got here.
Okay, nice. So tell me, tell me about Kiana Young Productions.
Huh. I launched my business last year February, and being a single mom and trying to make it work and stuff is it's pretty tough, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I already did filming at my local church here in Nashville. I was like the head person, like directing, you know, all the live streaming, making the graphics, all that stuff. That actually inspired me more to become a videographer. First, I'm a videographer. Well,
Mm-hmm.
first, I'm a singer. If nobody knows, I'm a singer and I'm a church drummer. But then it comes with the filming. Um, I went to school. I went to Full Sail University for cinematography, and I just like gained my knowledge from there. I really wanted to go back to school to, dive deeper into filming. And recently, within the past 3 years, I picked up photography. I
Okay.
I didn't think that I would be into photography, but I really like it now. So I just recently rebranded Kiana Young Productions, and I'm so excited about where God has taken me, the people that I meet, on a daily, the people who I connect with, and even the other local videographers, cinematographers here in Nashville. Like, the industry is insane, like so many brilliant minds all together. But being surrounded by the filming industry and the photography industry here in Nashville has pushed me to another level. So I'm just ready to work and build with, the world.
Okay. So you stumbled into photography.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
stumbled into photography.
So at what point did you realize you were good at it?
Mm.
Because I've seen your pictures, and I know I done told you this for a year, but I'm coming up there because I need a redo shoot that I did, and
Okay.
I need you to do
Okay.
it because
Okay.
you do excellent work. But at what point did you realize you was like, you know what? I'm good at this. And on my this is streaming on a couple platforms, but on my personal page, Emily says, "We love you, Kiana. Speak it, girl."
Thank you, Em. I
Yeah,
love you.
it won't pull up. Those comments won't pull up on this one. But yeah, but I'm looking at the comments. She love you too, Emily.
You're so dramatic.
Yes, drama.
She's a part of my village.
Oh,
Um, I love Emily so much.
you
Like,
love the village.
yeah, yeah. So, what was the question that you
How did when did at what point did you realize you were good at pictures?
when I started becoming obsessed? Like,
Okay.
I would stay up all night studying like other people's art.
Mm-hmm.
Then I was like, okay, well, let me see how it's going to turn out. So I started taking pictures of the boys doing certain things for my church, and I was like, okay, you got an eye. Like, being a videographer, you already have to have that eye, and everything that comes with filming, like editing and
Mm-hmm.
all that stuff. But I didn't know photography and filming are, I won't say I didn't know that they were hand in hand. It's just videography and photography are two totally different things, but the art is very similar.
Okay.
So I don't know if did that make sense?
It does. So they're like sisters,
Yeah,
brother.
they're like sisters, totally different, but definitely twin sisters.
Okay. Okay. I can get that. I can get that. And so, as we get into balance and motherhood and everything else, I have a child over to the side of me that is texting me and trying to whisper stuff to me.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, Hannah. So, as we segue into that, how are you balancing being you trying to effectively run a business and motherhood? Like, how does that work?
It's, to be honest.
Yes, let's be honest. Because you know what, for some days for me it doesn't work. It doesn't jive.
Right.
Some days I am totally overwhelmed because some of the people watching know and some don't. I am divorced single mother of two as well. So they're not both same age. But some days it works wonderfully well and other days I'm like, oh my God. So yeah. So how do you work on striking a balance?
Huh. I'm I'm still trying to figure that out.
And
Um,
that's okay.
as a mom and as a business owner, it's challenging. I know everyone have their own story, but I'm going through a change in my career and just different things like that. So, um, honestly, the thing that helped balance me the most is prayer.
Hmm.
Um, I'm learning to rebuild my prayer life. And I know now that I'm building a more consistent prayer life, I see God making, changes, and like I'm becoming more calm in my spirit when other days I'm having anxiety,
Hmm.
dealing with things in my body, and sometimes I'm like, how am I gonna, like, take care of my kids, or just survive throughout the day, feeling like this, because a lot of days I don't feel good in my body.
Hmm.
But through God and my village, and um just just reading the word of God, like, balance me, because I don't know what else could help me in this situation, because it's literally God taking me through, like he's literally holding me and saying, "Kiana, I got you, just chill out."
So let's get into your village a little bit. I know you mentioned that Emily was part of your village. And so how has your village helped you balance the demands of day-to-day life?
Um, hey, I'll start off with you. You're constantly on me about making sure my clients have contracts,
Yes,
because
because I want you to be great.
yes, like, and I appreciate it. So, um, Emily, like she's literally a part of my heart. She doesn't know how much I love her, but I do. But Emily, she is literally here to help me with my boys. My
Hmm.
boys are like, they love her to death, and when I'm in need, when I need to work, when I have an important event to come up, like she's always there to just grab the boys, like, I got her, like, got them, and I don't worry about them when they're with her, so it allows me to be in full effect when um I'm working, when I'm,
Hmm.
operating with the camera, when I have to make extra money on the side, it's just when I have to go out of town, like, it's just certain things. She's her husband Mark, it's like all about finances. Like, my circle is literally filled with people who might already be successful, already at the peak of, being successful, because I want to be great all around, and I don't want to be around anybody that's going to, like, make me fall back, because I've already been down for so long. Like, I don't see myself, I see myself as a successful woman of God with a
Yes.
successful videography business.
And it shall be so. And it shall be so. So how can people find you? So do you have Facebook, Insta? Are you on X, Twitter? What platforms are you on? Do we have a website? Like, what's going on?
So now that the rebranding is in process of happening, I am reconstructing my website.
Okay.
But right now, to find me, to book me, it's literally my name, y'all. Kiana Young. Um, Kiana Young Productions, on IG, it's Kiana Young. I don't know why I'm having issues, but Kiana Young underscore V for videography.
Mhm.
But everything, wherever you need to find me, just type in Kiana Young Productions and I'll pop up.
Okay, awesome. So, as we get ready to close, the question that everyone gets is, how are you working to keep your cup full? And as it pertains to your spirituality,
Mhm.
your relationships, and emotionally.
Hmm. Right now, my head is down because I'm building.
Hmm.
Like I'm focused. And like I said before, God, my village, and just being consistent. Literally. I also just started a health journey, a weight loss journey. Um, and so like I'm more into being physical healthy now because I need to be healthy. So and my favorite things to do, okay, when I'm about to lose my mind, I will
Okay.
go to the nail shop and get a pedicure and just relax for like those 30, 45
Yeah,
minutes.
that's awesome. It's one of my
Like
favorite things to do.
it just, I don't know what it is, but it rejuvenates me and feel like I've done something great, and like the next day or whatever, I'm able to focus back. Sometimes we just need a woosah day. So I'm a
Yes.
simple girl. I don't require much. I don't complain about it. I think I don't complain about a lot, but I don't require much to be who I am. As long as I have God and my people, I'm all right.
Okay, so awesome. So again, this is Kiana Young. If you are in the Tennessee, uh, Memphis, Nashville, anywhere she travels, I'm gonna send you a contract on her behalf. But yes, book her. She's great. She does amazing work, and you will not be disappointed. And this has been What's in Your Cup, where we work to give from our overflow and not our cup. Thank y'all. Good night.